the sprinting, like can I sprint or can I not, is decided by my client. And the client sees that I have stamina. So yes, I can run. Stamina is not updating, HP is not updating. My client thinks that I'm and this skeleton both are dead. Good day my fellow hackers, today I'm gonna be using cheat engine on Hytale, and I have two versions, as you can see. One is bought, one is pirated. I like the pirated one. Why? Well, if I were to try and launch the bought one, it asks me to download WebView 2, which is created by the same company that made Microsoft Edge, which is, like it or not, is a spyware. So, you know, it's the same company. I mean, I don't really quite wanna, because I debloat my Windows every single time I make my Windows, and thus I don't really own a Minecraft, because Minecraft requires Xbox Edge for some goddamn reason. Another stuff. Hytale, for example, for some reason requires WebView 2. Maybe for multiplayer purposes, but use something else. Oh goddamn it, Jesus! Because the pirated one works without nothing. It's pirated and it works. My goodness! And if I were to do a bit more tinkering, I could even get it to, you know, work in online and stuff. So yeah, and there we go. Here's Hytale. It works. It's a pirated one. It works nicely, and you can mod. And what's up with Microsoft actually, huh? For example, why does Roblox every single time you launch a game asks you to update Microsoft Edge? Every single time I press no, and every single time Roblox just simply opens up and lets you play. I gotta tell you, something suspicious with Microsoft, and I think we all know what it is. Okay, so Hytale. Yes, let's turn on the cheat engine. Today I'm gonna be showing you about stamina, health, items, not really, but I'm gonna explain everything so you would know everything about what you expect in cheating Hytale and what you expect from cheaters of Hytale, you know? What can cheaters actually accomplish? I'm not gonna go through everything, like I'm not gonna show you how to make everything, every single cheat. I'm just gonna show you the basics. So let's go into one of the worlds, just because. Let's connect this to the Hytale, just because. Oof. The Hytale has fog to, you know, not show chunk borders and stuff. Not loaded chunk borders and stuff. The same goes, like the same stuff I've seen in Cube World for the longest time. So let's go and start scanning for health, for example. So now the health and stamina are both in float. I already tested them, so they're in floats. Even though health does not go in the decimals, but it still uses floats for some reason. No, you know what? No, health it is health, yes. Let's go health. Because I would say stamina, you don't know which side the number is rounding up. So for example, if I were to have 9 stamina, I don't know if it's like 8.2 or, you know, 8.8 stamina. I don't know how the game rounds them up. Or maybe it's 9.2, you know, and maybe it's different rounding up from cheat engines. So I would always suggest, if you're scanning with floats, some sort of stamina or thing, always scan with value between. So for example, if I have 10 stamina, I would scan with value between 9 and 11. And if I were to decrease my stamina down to the 2, I would scan with value between 1 and 3. Just because to cover most of the ground, like from which side are you rounding the number up? Because I have saw some games that, you know, do some weird rounding up, and you can really not catch the number. Okay, so 90. Okay, let's eat something. Let's heal up. So I got 5 health, now it's 95, alright. 95. and it's one of these. It should be okay. So let's make this one into 80. Let's make this one not. Let's make this one into 90. Now, as you can see, my health did not change. We need to update it by eating. And now it's 95. So I can assume that it was the 91. So this one can be deleted. So it's this one. And I mean, I can maybe change it into... Wait, no, wait, which this one? This one is this one. So, actual. Let's call that. Let's grab this one. Let's actually change this one to a 0. Let's see what it does. If I eat, yes, it's 5. Yes. Now, I'm gonna explain soon, but I just want to show you this. So this one, okay. So this is the client, and you know you can make scripts for these things. And so this is my HP in quotes, and this is the red border, which I really would like to show. So for example, it's 0. No. For example, let's go to 100. It's gone. 0. It appears. -10. It's deeper. -100. Even deeper. -1000. I'm in hell. -10,000. My goodness, I see dots. And even lower, you see nothing but this small screen. Good luck beating this game. So yeah, if you were to get eliminated so hard, you would see hell itself. But yeah, this is just a small thing I saw. Okay, so this is our HP. But now this is not our HP, because if I were to go, who would like to hurt me? I would need to find the mob. Ah, it's responsible for animation. So that's why I'm stiff. Because when you're dead, Hytale turns off animation, which is real good for performance. I'm lagging a bit because of recording, so yeah. I would need to find someone. Attack me. Yes, as you can see, I'm at 0. And I'm not dead. So we can assume this, and of course I can still kill even though I'm stiff. So we can assume this, that this is just the visual. It's only a visual. So yeah. But you can actually from this find out right now. Browse this memory region, for example. It's confusing. Let's change the right click display type into the floats. Down here I can see this is my HP. No, it does not seem like HP, but this is HP. This is my stamina. If I were to right click, add this to the address list. Yes. SP, stamina points. Now, if I were to sprint, you would see that that number is decreasing. Now in games usually you can find from one value other values easily. So yeah, this is the stamina. And interesting thing, I'm gonna lock this, I'm gonna run. Now, interesting thing that you may see is that I'm not stopping, because the sprinting, like, can I sprint or can I not, is decided by my client. And the client sees that I have stamina. So yes, I can run. But I cannot execute any ability. I can, punch because, it's punching, but I cannot execute any ability. If ability were charging, you would see the circle somewhere, at least. I mean, you would see the ability being executed, but if I run, I cannot execute for the love of me. So yeah, this is interesting because You know, usually no, it happens. Yes, wait, no, it happens. It does happen in Among Us, for example. I have done videos on those. You know, so for example, yes, you can use this to, you know, lock your stamina to sprint forever, which is good. But as I said, I'm gonna quickly show you. So HP and stamina use the same instruction. I'm gonna right click, find out right to this address. Yes, that's the debugger. Now I'm gonna find what instruction updates these values to, for example, stamina to decrease and increase, my HP to decrease and increase, and this is the instruction. I'm gonna press right click. We find out what addresses this code accesses. Now like this I can see what this instruction writes to when it has to. So, okay, so I can see sprinting and I can see eating in my health, you know, eating. Some people most often ask, why can't you, you know, you have cheat engine, why can't you like change currency, or why can't I have infinite HP? And because you just don't have access to it. Like, it's not my decision, you know, to give you HP. It's the server's decision. And now, okay, so we control these stuff and this stuff, you know. So if I were to go with this, show this assembler, this is the instruction, this is top one. I'm gonna quickly knob it. No, actually, if you want to make a script, which probably you want, I'm gonna press tools, auto assemble, or control A. Then I'm gonna press template, AOB injection, or shift control A. Okay. Okay. And now, oh no, it's the green value. Let's remake this. Okay. Tools, auto assemble, control A, template, AOP injection. Okay. Okay, something unique, but not green. Now, beyond the blue and red, here's the code. It's the same, it's the same, it's the same code. Let's quickly, we can, you know, comment this out. Delete this, type NOP, you know, stands for not operational, file assigned to current cheat table. It's right here, that script, delete. If I were to activate it, it appears right here, beautifully named. When I turn this on, the values do not change. Be aware that instruction accesses to my HP, SP. So for example, I have 10 HP. If I were to eat something, my HP now does not update. Even though it's a visual, it still does not update. We locked the visual updates at all. So for example, if I were to kill an enemy, because yes, enemies do share the same thing, it would die, but it would get up because it still plays its animations, because my client assumes that it's still alive because HP is full by my client's eyes. This is the client. The client is this window, and my control inputs, which is you know, WASD, swing. This is my inputs. Sprinting is in my domain of decisions, but dying or living is not in my domain of decisions. So let's quickly heal back up. I assume you got it, you know, that stamina changes. You can only manipulate stamina like this. You can't manipulate HP, you would die. So now for those other ones, you know, the other ones, how can you change your HP and stamina? Like, can't you, like, is it just not possible? No, actually, it's very easy to do this. Only condition, one condition, meet my one condition, and we can easily sort this out, and you can easily change your HP, stamina, make yourself immortal, change durability of all of the items if you wish. One condition is be the host. If you're the host, you can go into select a process, and you would need to select not the Hytale, because this is the client. You would need to select processes to go deeper, and you just select a server, which is this Java icon. Minecraft uses the same shit. So this is the server. This appears too, but this is like IP traffic, like the other ones that join you, and yourself included. You know, it's in other stuff. So this is the server. Open. Now all of the... Yeah, you can keep this. But all of these are lost because now it's not the same memory. It's not the client's memory. Now we are connected to the world, to the server, as this game likes to call this. So we are connected here, and now we can change a lot of things. For example, let's catch our HP. I need to find something that can hurt me, because I need to change my HP. Okay, I found a bear. I found a bear. Punch me. Okay. Okay, does Minecraft strats work? It do work. Oh, don't tell me you're like that. Don't tell me. So I'm scanning with all, because I might be wrong with the type. But I wasn't before. So... What type? Floats. My mistake, scan with floats, not 4 bytes. Okay, which one is it? This one would be 10. This one would be 80. If I eat... this one, because you know that one updated to the HP. So my HP right now is 15. Let's find out right to this address. Yes, the same thing. And yes, it's the same way. Stamina and HP are in the same category. So yeah, it looks a bit different. The code looks different a bit. I'm gonna right click and just simply replace with nothing. You can of course do the same thing, you know, by making a script. Or you can just simply manually knop it. You would need to manually unknop it. If you restart the game, this is not permanent, so don't worry. Okay. Now, if I were to try and kill someone, I'm sprinting. As you can see, I'm losing my stamina actually. Let's see this. I lost all my stamina. I can't sprint anymore. But for some reason, tool abilities work just fine. Sheep, why is this tool ability working? Could you quickly perish? Oh come on, this does not share mob. They used to not die. What is this? What is this? Hold on. Maybe, hey, maybe it's the wrong thing. Let's see. Bear, kill me. I can actually catch like this. Show. It's the same code. How could I know? Okay. Yes, now I can't sprint. But the abilities are... what the hell? Check if I never write to this. If I never write to this. Sprint. It shows that I already have this. And I have this. But knopping you. And knopping you. So I was correct. And incorrect. So those both values are responsible. So you would need to create scripts for both. If you wanna do this, if you're, you know, the host of the server, you would need to make scripts for the both values. Yes, I did not expect this to be in this game, but this is how it would be. So, now as you can see, I have 0 HP and 0 stamina. Stamina is not updating, HP is not updating. My client thinks that I'm and this skeleton both are dead. But you are clearly seeing that I'm still alive. I can beat him up. I can use my abilities. I cannot sprint because the sprinting, you know, client is responsible for me sprinting. I cannot sprint. But other than that, it seems to be fine. Let me go into some tougher opponent. So yeah, I was correct. You just need to knock both of them. One is not enough. You could try and catch the items, durability and stuff. But I mean, when you have commands, you can use commands. You don't need to really use the cheat engine if you're the host. The cheat engine only when you're, for example, connected to the server. But when you're connected to the server, I don't believe you're gonna see any servers, you know? You only see the client. So you only would have to work with the client. I can probably kill him with my broken stick. You know what could have caused this? Me. Yup. Me going into creative could have caused this to lose the values. Yeah, because they don't have values. Is this? Yes, I would need to catch the values again, but going into creative really does break it. You would need to, yes, recatch them. My goodness, it's so unstable. Like Minecraft. Oh, hence the JavaScript. So yeah, this was Hytale, you know, cheating basics. Like, you know, cheating basics and showing you a bit of a unstable JavaScript, how unstable it is. That's why making cheats in Minecraft is a bit, not a bit, it is difficult. So yeah, but that's what you get for JavaScripts. So yeah, this was Hytale cheating basics, I guess. Like maybe stamina. I only showed you how to do stamina and what that stamina is only effective for client and doing other stuff. But that is all. Thanks for watching.